This is from T-Ball, Bal on Twitter, B-A-L. T-Ball? Hashtag Weekly Planet Pod.
Sure.
Hello, little James, regular-sized James and Mason's twin brother. With the announcement that Liv Tyler is returning as Betty Ross in New World Order, how likely is it this film is actually going to be Hulk's No Way Home?
That's a great question. We didn't even talk about that. There's been some on-set photos of Harrison Ford this week as Thunderbolt Ross.
Mustacheless?
Mustacheless. But here's the thing, though.
Oh, General Ross, because when he becomes a Hulk, he loses the mustache. Are they doing the opposite?
But I think when General Ross became the Red Hulk, I think he shaved his mustache and put a fake mustache on so people wouldn't recognize him.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
But I'm also wondering if it's also entirely possible that Harrison Ford has a fake mustache for this movie.
Yeah.
And they've called cut and he just whips it off and throws it on the ground.
Get me another
And then
mustache.
he storms across set to get in his little plane or whatever.
Breaks his
So I
leg.
don't think this is necessarily a spoiler for the movie, but yeah, I mean, Thunderbolt Ross's only distinguishing feature is he's got a mustache, and Harrison Ford does not have a mustache.
And he's mad.
But yeah, this is interesting because so thus far we have at least two Hulk character alumni in this new Captain America movie. So
That's right.
I mean, people have always been saying, "Hey, more Hulk players," but obviously there's that contractual situation with Universal, which means they can't give him a solo film. So
who knows what they're
who
up
knows,
to?
man?
I think also apparently there was rumors this week that I think this was from Jeff Snyder that there's going to be Adamantium's going to play a big part in it.
Oh, that's right.
Which
yes,
leads into the X-Men and et cetera and so forth.
right.
But where's his mustache? Great question.
Yeah.
Variety reporting that Ant-Man 3 will not be breaking even.
Uh-oh.
It's apparently going to reach maybe $500 million at the worldwide box office, which you think would be good for a movie that didn't apparently need $600 million to break even.
$500 million, you'd go, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I mean, if this movie cost $10 million, this is the biggest thing that ever happened.
That's right.
But it didn't. It cost $600 million to break even is so much for an Ant-Man movie. It's also going to come in under both of the previous Ant-Man movies, which is, I mean, that's not good news either. You know?
It is wild, isn't it? Did you see the trailer for Asteroid City? The new Wes Anderson.
No, I saw the thumbnail and I went,
right.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Really? I mean, very Wes Anderson-y.
People hate that though sometimes. They go, look at this, it looks like a Wes Anderson movie.
I hate it when every 5 years this guy comes out with another movie that I don't have to watch if I don't want to. I hate that. This guy sucks. It looks fun. And
I like his movies.
But that you got me thinking because an Ant-Man movie evidently cost $250 million. Wes Anderson movies don't cost that, and yet the cast is insane.
Yeah.
Like there's
Do you think there is something to like a studio like Disney going to actors, and the actors and the people who manage them know that they can push them for like $10 million?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or if you do like a Wes Anderson, you're like, I don't know, I'll take a pay cut and
I think they just like working with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
and sit on a real set.
This is the cast list for Asteroid City. Jason Schwartzman, obviously.
Shock. What?
Right.
Really?
But then Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Jeffrey Wright, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Ed Norton, Adrian Brody, Liev Schreiber, Hope Davis, Stephen Park, Rupert Friend, Maya Hawke, Steve Carell, Matt Dillon, Hong Chow, Willem Dafoe, Margot Robbie, Tony Revolori, Jake Ryan, and Jeff Goldblum.
My goodness.
That's like $200 million worth of casting.
Yeah, absolutely.
100. I mean, Scarlett Johansson alone would be the entire budget of one of these movies. Like Wes Anderson movies are like $20 million.
Yeah.
But clearly people just like working with him.
You know, it's one for me, one for you kind of situation.
Yeah.
You know, you do a big Black Widow and you do one of these.
And
you do a Ghost in the Shell, you do one of these.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the idea that, and again, but I'm, that's what I'm thinking, because like these movies, you know, they're very Wes Anderson-y, but they all look great. And it's just like the fact that you're spending $250 million on Ant-Man and the Wasp, and you know, it's pretty good. It's weird, isn't it?
It is weird.
Just make you think.
He's also making a The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar story, which is my favorite Roald Dahl short story. And I think story in general, about a man who learns to look through cards to win at gambling.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's a great story if you haven't read it. But Roald Dahl also has a complicated history. Let me just preface by saying that. But yeah, maybe he learns a lesson or whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know. Anyway,
Roald Dahl, do you think he learns a lesson?
I might have.
Great.
I think it was, you know, he was probably, I mean, he was very revolutionary and forward thinking for his day, but, you know, it's now the modern day and, you know, you got to look at through things through a certain lens, Mason.
Mm-hmm.